All right, so I thought I'd give you a quick update on the M4A1 Sherman build. Uh, the turret is primered and ready for some pre-shading. I'm going to do all that, so that'll happen. The upper hull is now attached to the lower hull. It's glued in place and is good to go. The suspension is on and good to go. There's the rear of the hull. I did go ahead and glue on. I think that there's the track adjustment wrench. What is kind of neat is that little access hatch will open. Pretty cool there. On the front here with the travel lock, it's workable and all that. Pretty nice. No problem there. The little photo etch right there on these vent screens, and then the other photo etch went around the tail lights. So that was all the photo etch. Underneath here, right there, that screen, these screens, and around the rear tail lights. And this will be ready to get primed, and the tools still need to be mounted on it. The Pioneer tools and the rear fenders back here will need to be glued on. So it's pretty much done. What I did do as a kind of like a little extra, I did drill all these little holes to mount the sand skirts. Apparently this little corner here got a little dented already, so it's already got some battle damage. And same on this side, all those got drilled out right there. And if I was going to do this again, and I didn't even think about this until I'd already done it, is if you're going to have the driver hatch periscopes open, like right here, I would just go ahead and glue these closed. So that'd be 2 periscopes you don't have to build. You can just close those covers, because you know what's the sense in having 2 periscopes open? It's kind of pointless. So if you're going to build this kit, that's definitely something to think about. And then just leave the periscopes out and just glue that little cover plate right there down and close it. Now this horn, I kept the bracket, but I deleted it. I kind of cut it off, like it got broke off or something, because that thing was atrocious. It sat like way up here, and it was angled down. It didn't look right. So I just went, not going to happen. And the headlight guards are plastic, so no issue with that. They glued down together, no problem. This little fender gap filler piece right here, naturally the side that you'll see, I mean, they couldn't put it on this inside where it would be like difficult to see and also easier to sand. No, they put the ejector pins, I mean, you just kind of maybe just see, maybe not. Yeah, you can see the one. Yeah, there you can. You can just barely, just faintly see them. I hope the paint will fill it in and take care of that. But yeah, that was horrible place to put them. But that's where they put them. So what can you do? The additional pieces, hold on. The fenders also had injector pin marks, but luckily these are on the downside, so you're not going to see them. I did sand them out pretty well. I didn't use any filler, just a sanding stick went in there and sanded them. There's 4 on this piece, and then there's 4 on this piece. So you can just kind of faintly see them right there when the light hits them. So, but luckily, these will be facing down, so they shouldn't be seen. The tow cable, you have to cut this to length. It tells you in the instructions, and you have to cut like, I don't know, like 2 or 3. Well, maybe not 2, maybe more like 3 or 4, maybe 5 centimeters off. It's a good little chunk. It's about yay long. So I guess that'd be about 3 centimeters. So you will have to cut that off. And when you do that, it should just lay in here pretty decently. And then it's got a little piece back here, right there. Glue that down, kind of like the clamp for it. And then here on the front, it's got a little shackle that this will attach to right there. So this should be good. It should be good with that. No issues with the tow cable. You just have to cut it to length, so it's mostly painted up now and needs a little weathering, but should be good. Okay, the next thing, and that's the next issue, is the track. All right, this is Andy's Achilles track, and it's a little bit of a booger to assemble. I think it was more time consuming even than the I Love Kit track, but I do have the M4A1 76 tank coming, and those tanks for sure definitely had rubber chevron. So I'm not going to use this track because I only have the one Achilles. So I'm not going to buy a whole nother kit just for the track. So I'm going to save this track for the M4A1 76 build. Whenever that kit gets here, I'll do a kit review on it. And see, look, even lost a guide horn already. Yeah, that track is fragile, and it's painstakingly difficult to build. So I am going to go ahead and use the kit track, even though I don't believe that this is 100% correct either, but I am going to go with it just because I don't have enough of the rubber cleat track to work. So I'm going to save that for the 76 gun version, and then I'm just going to go ahead and use this all steel track. So it's going to have to get repainted and weathered up and mounted on when the tank gets painted. Now, an additional thing with Andy's 30 cal, which I've kind of got in a coat of primer right now, there's no charging handle on it. So you got to put a charging handle on this bad boy. So I've sanded away the primer there, and I'm going to scratch build a charging handle and put that in, which is kind of a pain in the butt. I mean, how do you not have your charging handle on your M1919? So yeah, there it is. And it doesn't have a trigger. The I Love Kit 30 cals have triggers. So I'm going to have to formulate a trigger for this, at least something that close facsimile of a trigger, rather than just a blank butt plate with a pistol grip back there. So I'm going to have to put a trigger on it. So this is where the kit's at right now. Closing in onto the final stages. Getting ready to primer and paint, and then get ready for final assembly, and then begin weathering on it. So hopefully here soon, within a week, 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, this thing will be complete and done deal. I will caveat that with markings. I'm still using this as my guide, but I might use a tank from the 2nd Armored Division, which would have landed on Normandy. So before they would have got the Cullen Hedgerow device and all that. So it's still going to be, you know, all the white stars, full marked up and all that. So that's kind of the goal right now, because I just can't find any 7th Armored Division unit markings. No matter where I've looked. I looked on Andy's Easy 8 kit that I have. Can't find any. Looked online on eBay. Can't find any. They're all 2nd Armored or 3rd Armored. So I know the 2nd Armored was on the beaches before the 3rd Armored. So I might go that route. So we'll see what the final markings are going to look like. But I just want to give you a quick update on the Sherman build and where it's going, and some of the minor problems I had with dealing with a couple parts on the hull and stuff like that. But other than that, everything else is going good, and hopefully the next update will have the tank mostly painted up and ready to go for weathering. And then after that, I'll probably just do one more video as a final build / review, because I wrote some notes down in the instructions on things that I would want to talk about. So hopefully that'll be coming soon after the build. So without anything else, just I hope you give a like and a comment at the bottom, and thanks for watching.